from zone 16, we moved on to zone 17, which was again a fantastic visit. I believe, the zone had gone all out to make sure that we met with maximum number of members, and we had an opportunity to listen to them, to address their queries, to discuss. There are so many ideas which come out when we are talking to members, because many things that we are able to implement in JCI India, while the implementation, or it may seem like it is a part of the national plan of action, the roots of it many a times, in fact most of the times, you will find in interactions like these, which happen when a national president is traveling, or a national vice president is traveling, or a zone president is traveling, and when members interact with officers and share their ideas and thoughts, some of these ideas get carried up to the national board. The national board loves these ideas, and they become a part of the plan of action. So while they are a part of the national plan of action, many of these ideas are actually rooted in ideas and aspirations of grassroots members, and that is absolutely fantastic. That is absolutely great. And like I was saying, in zone 16 and then in zone 17, I had this opportunity of having multiple interactions with so many of you. I'm really happy and thankful for giving me that privilege. In zone 17, we went to the Nilgiris. That is how the visit started, and we had the opportunity of meeting with the meeting with our members who are from among the Adivasi community of the Nilgiris, and see firsthand how JCI has truly changed their lives. And it was a very enriching experience indeed, because through JCI, members of that community have truly grown out of the shell that they have otherwise been living in, and they have truly come up as leaders, and are able to provide that leadership in their community, helping others to grow as well. And I think that is the very essence of JCI. I mean, that is what we do, create leaders, right? So that was fantastic. And then, of course, we had the opportunity of meeting multiple leaders, political leaders also during my visits, whether it was at zone 16 and also at zone 17. We had the opportunity of meeting multiple political leaders also. We met with if we are talking about zone 17, then we met with the mayor of Tripur, we met with the mayor of Erode, we met with an MLA there, and we addressed press conferences. In zone 17, in fact, we also had a discussion recorded an interview of sorts with an FM studio there. All in all, a very good visit. Very, very interactive. Very, very how do I put it? Very, very stimulating in terms of how we were able to connect with the members, and also very, very positive from the perspective of generating PR for our organization, because ultimately I think this is something which I have been sharing since the very beginning. This year we want to make every single individual around us aware of what JCI is, and to that extent I think both of these visits were fantastically planned, and we were able to reach out to a lot of people, a lot of non-JCs. So my compliments to both the zone presidents for the fantastic work that they are for the fantastic visits that they planned, JC Vignesh and JC Kaushik. From zone 17, I traveled to zone 11. But one project about zone 17, I suddenly recalled. One of the LOs did a marathon with more than 1,000 kids, and I saw the pictures, and I saw how well thought out that entire setup was, and how well branded JCI was throughout that event. So it was a great event, and I thought I should specifically mention that. But anyways, from there I moved on to zone 11, and again a very, very good visit at zone 11. Goa, you all know, is a wonderful place to be at any time, and zone 11 organized my visit in Goa, and it was a fantastic visit. Now, while when we talk about zone 11, the image that immediately comes to our mind is Goa. What is ironically true is that Goa is a very, very small part of the entire Zone 11. So almost 80-85% of Zone 11 geographically is located in Maharashtra. But because of the energy, surrounding Goa, and the energy of the members that are there in Goa, I think we have come to equate Zone 11 with Goa in a manner of speaking. But it was a fantastic visit. Of course, this time it was organized in Goa as well. We had press conferences. We had a very beautiful interview, which we were walking along the river, and it was a beautiful interview. We had the opportunity of meeting one of our past members, the Chief Minister of Goa, Shri Pramod Sawant ji, at his office, and we had an interaction about all that, what is it that JCI is doing right now, and what are the aspirations that we have, the objectives that we have in 2025. We sought his support, we sought his advice, and it was a wonderful meeting. In Goa, one project that truly caught my eye was where the JCs are working with a very, 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 very backward community. I think it's the Vanmare community that they are working with. And I think it was a beautiful project in the sense that, those people are the people who really are in need of upliftment. And I think JCI is doing wonderfully well there. So that was my visit with that was my visit in Zone 11. Wonderfully organized, and compliments to JC Shaba for being there throughout and taking care and making sure that we connected with people, and we visited projects that matter. So I loved this. Dear friends, one thing about these visits is it gives me, as national president, it gives me the opportunity to experience firsthand, because at the national governing board level, or in discussions, we are often talking about what we can do, how we can do, where we can touch lives, and what impact we can create. But these visits are giving me an opportunity to experience it firsthand. And let me tell you, I am absolutely loving it. I mean, it makes me proud as a JC member to see that, to see the kind of impact that we are creating in our communities, in the communities around us. We are truly touching the lives of people, who have nobody else to hold their hands, who have nobody else to guide them. And yet, as JCs, we are there, and we are not hesitant or scared to hold their hands and walk with them in their darkest hours. And that makes me really, really proud. And what also makes me very proud, because and this is very, very, and this is infectious, and this is true everywhere, wherever I have been so far. The members, the passion in the members. I mean, it's not superfluous at all. You can see and you can sense the passion, the love, the commitment they have towards our organization. And I think that kind of a commitment does not come without this organization truly and really touching their lives in the positive manner. I mean, if this organization was there with you when you really needed something and somebody, it is only then that you will be as passionate about it. And that is the kind of passion, that is the kind of love, that is the kind of adoration that I saw in the eyes of our members, in the voice of our members, in their expressions. That is the kind of love and passion for JCI that I could see, and that was beautiful. It was overwhelming. It was emotional, and I absolutely loved it. Loved knowing that what we are doing is real, and it's right there for us to see. And it's not just us talking in boardrooms, but it's right there in the midst of people, and they just love this organization all about, and they're going to go to any extent to support and preserve this organization, and that was fantastic. So that was that was one feeling which I found everywhere that I went, and I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was fantastic. So that was my visits in the month of April. Now let us take some questions which are coming. There is one question from Kasturi Bhawan, and she's asking, every year LOs face with LO bank account opening. Can an LP coordinator orientation be held to guide? LOs that have bank account can guide others. JC Kasturi, thank you for this question. It is indeed a very pressing issue, and we in JCI are aware of this because, we have also come up from LOs, and we at the national board are very, very aware of it, and we are taking very conscious steps to ensure that it becomes very easy for LOs to open bank accounts. And let me appraise you and everybody else through this question that we are making attempts to connect with banks at a central level so that they can accept, the permanent affiliation certificates and the KYC of PSTs to open bank accounts for different LOs. Without any liability to JCI, of course, but we are trying to convince two banks. We are in touch with two banks right now, and I'm hopeful that our national treasurer and the finance team will come up with a solution very, very soon, which will enable LOs to open bank accounts very, very easily and carry on their business with pride. So Kasturi ji, I hope this one issue that you have raised will be resolved very, very soon.